Can I borrow you real quick? All right.
Okay, listen up.
Okay, basically we're just going to start off with like a crashing position. He's stepping in to tell me all the bad stuff he's going to do to me, and then he just starts to reach. When he reaches, I want to crash to the outside, have my hands up in basically this position. When he goes to punch through the center, okay, he springs my trap about right there. Okay, this is really a trap. He went for the cheese. I'm going to go for about right here, knock this down, and extend that through his chin. Okay, so he goes one, and then he extends, and two. Okay, so we're just going one, shift off, and two. One, and two. Make sense to everybody? All right, nicely with your partner. One last time, he shoots. One, two. Right, try to make it a 1, 2. Okay? 3 moves, 2 counts. Go. Boom. Okay, and that's going off to the side. But when this hand comes up, if I'm here and he punches through that other side, as soon as I touch this, his head should be going out the other side of his head should be bobbing back behind his shoulders, okay? As soon as I touch this, that goes through. Okay, so 1 and 2. Boom. Okay? So you see, as soon as you drop this, when your body weight drops, okay? And go. Basically, he's going to, if you trust your partner, you can have him punch at your face. If you're not quite trusting, you can just have him kind of punch you in the shoulder, punch you in the shoulder.
Okay.
Good hit. Now you see, I'm just gonna make him miss my shoulder. Good. Okay. My instructor used to play with this with me all the time. He'd be like, "You're so fast. I'm a 60-year-old man. Just punch me right here." And I'd be purple from one side to the other. It was a fun game. When he punches for my face, we have this extra distance from the shoulder to the face here, and we're going to give it a little extra by just doing this. Okay, so if he was punching, trying to knock my nose out the other side of my head, I want to move it to here and extend this to here. Okay, he's probably just going to go, ow, and take his body this way a little bit. But during that time, that's when we're going to fill that with our strikes, okay? So when he punches, I'm on 1, just take it over your shoulder and punch him in the armpit. So he punches, and just go here with your partner. Okay? If you keep going fists, they're not going to like it too much. Switch sides, but just get to where you're timing that. As soon as they extend, you extend. Okay? Okay? And nicely with your partner, and go. So a little bit of tai sabaki or shifting drills. The first thing we do in most katas is step and get the heck out of the way. So one of your most common things that you do in your forms before you kick, before you punch, before you do anything is step. You position yourself, right? So basically what we're going to work on, if I can borrow you real quick, Sensei. Yes, sir. As he kicks at me, I'm going to step with my back foot if I have time. If I don't have time, I'm just going to put my weight on that foot. I'm basically going to shift from a front stance. Or kind of like, I don't want to fight, and as soon as he kicks me, I'm just going to shift back out of the way. And he kicks, and I'm going to shift. And he kicks me, I'm going to practice shifting. I'll kick at him, he'll shift, and he'll kick me, I'll kick him. Okay, you can go about 5 back and forth. Okay, but basically just shift off. You know, he can kick 5 times, and I can kick 5 times, or you can go back and forth. But just get to where you're just making them miss. Go ahead and kick me. Go ahead and kick me. Yeah, it's just that little bit. You just want him to miss by just a little. Don't go too far because we got to add to this. So he kicks. Okay, and I just want to make him miss. I just want to get him off my center. Okay, you see I'm just guiding you to the side. Just a little bit that way or just a little bit this way. Okay, either way is fine. Just deflect for now. Just a little bit of accept and get that foot off the line, okay? Can everybody do that? Let's do it one more time, nice and slow. He kicks. I'm going to shift just out of the way, and then I'm going to clip that leg where I just take it off the line. Okay, just that for now. And good. Be nice with your partners on these. Use the ball of your foot. Yeah. So when you kick, you can either go this way or this way. I like pushing it across here, and then kick the hamstrings with the ball of the foot. So he comes in here, and we'll kick him. Okay, you can go on the inside if you need to, but you're just going to make that foot stay there long enough to hit that hamstring. Okay? And hit the hamstring. Make sense to everybody? Shift off, make them miss, and kick the hamstring. Let's go to this one for now. We're just going to shift off, got this one, and kick. Okay, and I see the partner. Hamstring in the pocket, your knees in the right spot. You should just be able to kick here, so kick me. See, I'm just dropping the hips. As soon as this goes here, I'm just shifting out of the way. Kick me. Make sense to everybody? So when he kicks, you shift. And then out. Okay? Kick comes in. Okay, you see I'm just moving the body and kicking him in the hamstring on the way out. Alright? And hit it what? You want his leg extending. That causes a lot more damage to the hamstring when you hit it, okay? As his foot's coming out. You want his heel coming back. If his heel's already coming, if his heel's already coming back, it's a little too late. You want that leg extending. So right as he decides to kick you, kick him. Okay? It's going to seem a little early. They're like in a chamber. Kick. Does that make sense to everybody? So it's that last, the kick's only really dangerous, like right in there. Okay? So if you can catch that kick like right in here and extending, that's one of the best places to catch that. And especially if I go like this. Okay, see how my knee deflected the kick already? So this doesn't really matter, I'm just trying to be nice to the shifter's foot. So if I go here, you see how my leg's right, lined up with it anyway? Alright, go with your partner and go. Alright, now this time as the hand comes out this time, we're just going to go inner block, so you're just going to just make them miss with the inner block for right now. See how I'm kind of making him hide it in my gi? I'm not really meaning to do that, but it's kind of cool. So when you go here, just make it drag down your uniform like that. Same thing, other hand. See, I want his knuckles to just break my belly. Okay? I want to just miss, just like that. Okay? And if he comes in at the face, it's the same basic idea. I want to shift him side to side. Okay? Just small. Make sense to everybody? So we'll just go from here. You see how my knuckles are basically getting to where they're lining up with him again. Okay, same thing to the body. Okay, I'm just shifting across to the body where my hand would be lining up with his face. Okay, is everybody good to there? Does everybody know how to do those already? Yeah. Okay, let's practice it. Good. So basically, let your partner punch you a little bit. Oh, see how it's not going to be like crazy hard. They're not going to kill you. So see how he's hitting me a little bit? I want him to hit me a little bit, and right at that last second, I want to take the power off that. Okay? You see how there's hardly any power hitting me? Okay, I just want to barely touch it, and I just want to snap right at the end. Okay, to get that out of the way. Does that make sense to everybody? So as that comes in, you just want to shift, and that the hand will be lined right up with their face. Same thing, he punches, and it's just a little shift, and you see how your body's like, it's almost like you're bending down, getting ready to jump. So you kind of want that. You know, and now you're ready to go. So when he hits you, it's boom, and you're ready to fire. Okay, that's part of your defense. You know, like, oh no, something bad's about to happen. You're crouching to spring, right? As soon as he punches at me, I want to be here, and I want to be ready to come back at him. Okay, so for right now, all we're going to do, shift that arm to the outside, catch the hand, and just take him slightly off balance. Okay, you see how that turned his head just slightly? And then I'm just going to skip off his ear and turn. So he punches, 1, 2, 3. Okay, he goes, 1. See how there's just a slight push on his side of his hand. I want his hand to slightly roll down like this, and his elbow to come here, and then I want to just give a slight pull this way so he offers his chin to my fist. Okay, and I can go this way and strike. Okay, you can do it with knuckles or palms, doesn't matter to me. So the punch will come in, boom, 1, extend, and strike. Nice with your partner, here you go. I don't really care which one. Okay, so if this is coming out this hand, it doesn't really matter. See how I'm shifting here? I'd rather not be here, you know, on the inside if at all possible. So if he punches with the other hand, I would much rather go here. Okay, so when I snap my kick, it could be to the groin. A lot of times they'll pull their groin out of the way, so I'll actually hit the nerve on the inside of the leg here. Okay, watch how quick you drop. Just kidding. When he punches, I'm just going to shift to the outside. You see how this goes here. I'm kind of extending this out over the top of his hand. And then I'll kick here and grab like this. Okay, if I grab like this, that's fine too. Or if I just pull see how I'm trapping his shoulder against my body. And then I'm going to pull that in and turn it down that way. Okay, kind of makes sense to everybody? So when he punches, I'm going here and grab. Okay, and then take his head and turn it all the way over here. Okay, just nicely with your partner. One more time. He extends. Grab. Okay, and go. Okay, I can't do this to people I like. So when you throw this hand over the top of their neck, just use your elbow, and it's kind of like, they call it the bottle cap because it's like putting a bottle opener underneath it. You pop the cap off. Okay, so you go up like this, and you make his head turn up, and right here you just spearhand the floor. Okay, listen for the loud crack in the screen. Just kidding, we're not going to do that. So you go here, pop that up, and that would be straight down. Okay, we're not going to do that. He just punches, and I go pop, and then this would come in here, turn his head, and then turn. Okay, bottle cap or regular knife hand. Yep. Just break it. Anybody know why we have our thumb? Okay, there's this nice thing called the razor burn, where you take your hand and you just kind of see how this thumb nicely I can just kind of line up my fingers with the edge, and you see where my thumb goes here? Yeah. So when you hit this, you can stick your thumb straight in the eye if you want to. That's probably not going to get you very many partners. So we'll just go like this. See, I'm using the squishy part of my hand so I don't hurt my partner. And I'm just going to stick it to his face like this. You see how that kind of bends his spine a little? And I want to get his ear to go like this. See this? See how his ear and his head go over the top of his shoulder? And I want to be bracing the back side of this with my shoulder or my ribs when I grab his head. So when he punches and I go here, if I kick this properly, he should kind of do this. Okay, see this hip? So when I step in here, you see I'm taking away all this space and I'm bringing this all tight to me. Okay? And this is where that all starts getting really ugly and not feel good. Okay? If I do this and I really drop into my stance, his knee's not going to feel very good at the same time. Okay? And that gets really problematic on his knees. So we'll go from here, boom, and then you'll just come in, razor burn, push in tight to that, make sure your body's tight on it. See how this stays tight? And then you can turn for the go. Okay? Nicely with your partner. Okay, when we get Kazushi on this, okay, so you see how I'm here? This is, okay, this would be the part where you see how he's still balanced, he's still got his weight in the middle, can everybody see? So I want his head to go outside of his frame, okay, and I want to twist his body all at once, and I want to put all that weight right there, okay? So I could put it back there, but I'm going to have to move my body, and for me not to move and everything, I can just put all his weight right here, but you see how he's still balanced, everything's good? Now, you good?
Yeah,
okay, be strong. Good. Okay. And then you can rip the head sideways and just pull him off that. You see how this goes? Yeah, you see how he's balanced this way and it's nice and strong? So you want this to go slightly off center. See how strong this is? If I pull him or push him just slightly, see how I take his balance? See how he just, as soon as I take him out of balance just a little bit, see how I fight? Yeah, see how this is hard? Now I can do this, and now I'm right back to taking him in that spot. Okay? So it's just a small out of position. If I just try to take him to here, though, he's not going to go. It's going to be slightly out, and then right back to this position where I can hit it. Does that make sense? So he's not going here. Okay? I can't just make him go. I'm going to take his head back just slightly, and then pull him back in tight. Now we can go down. Does everybody see the difference? How you make him collapse? Okay. Is everybody got it? All right. So this he's going to be powerful, and he's going to try to stop me. If I push, he's going to start going here and start getting his balance back. Now I'm going to pull him all the way back in, and now I can take him down. You guys see how you redirect that energy? So if he fights you this way, he fights, push, pull back in, and I can turn him, and then I can fight him. Okay?
Come on, Ryan, do this then. Try it.
Does that make sense to everybody? I'm not just going to take him like this. Okay, I'm pulling pretty decent, right? Okay, I can pull and then extend, and then I can turn him. And then start getting him down. I tripped him that well. Everybody see the difference? I'm not just muscling him. I'm muscling him until, see how he fights? Then I'm going to take him the other way, and then right back to the position where I can strike. Make sense, everybody? Yeah. Don't break your partner's neck. Be nice to him. Take him off balance. There you go. Good. Just practice with your partner we're just going to hit the thigh right now. So when he punches, we're going to go wrist, elbow, thigh. And he goes other side, wrist, elbow, thigh. Make sense, everybody? Okay, and go. Guys, thank you very much. Great work today.